Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Boy Ghost GG, and we are continuing The Witcher 3 on the PS5. So, we got our main mission to hunt the griffin, but we need to see a few people before we do that, because we can't just outright hunt the griffin. We need to be prepared for it. So we're going to travel instead of... The horse is right here, I didn't realize. Instead of fast traveling, which we can, I'm going to travel up the map or down the map or whatever. Grab anything off to the sides before we get to the main mission part. We are going to be doing all the question marks in video for... Oh god, what did I get stuck on? For a white orchard, this area. Just because it'll be the first time seeing it and everything. But after that,
Master Witcher.
it's just gonna be main missions, side missions, Witcher contracts, stuff like that.
What happened?
Treasure hunts.
Monsters from the swamp. Folks said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump, I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out from the muck, devoured Asher, hooves and all. No doubt my goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afeard to go and see. Thought maybe you... I'm most concerned about a little box. Bring it to me. I beg you.
I'll do it.
Fine, I'll go. Let you know if I find that box.
Alright.
Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp. Here's the cart. Cart's riddled with arrows. Cart's riddled with arrows. I should take a look around. Square in the neck. Good shot. Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
You get them all? Yeah, it did.
An arrow. Didn't mention this.
And here's the box, I believe. Yep.
Must be that box he mentioned. Splattered with blood. Human blood.
Alright. Fuck, baby.
Oh, and you find the box?
Seen through your lies.
Yeah, found your priceless chest. And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver, with an arrow through his neck. No dryads in these swamps, and never known a drowner or a water hack to use a bow. So lacking any other suspects, I'm guessing.
Watch out! Behind you!
There's nothing behind me. I'm a witcher, I'd have heard it. Just like I can hear your heart, which is pounding, like a liar's. Best hope you're a better writer than you are a liar.
Alright. Why don't you come back here, bro? No point in running. That was interesting. I didn't even hit him.
Gotta get him out of here. Wake up. See? Can't run from the truth. Not even on horseback. Now who are you, and why'd you attack that cart?
Private First Class John Giermer, Temerian 6th Division, 2nd Regiment. Disbanded, but still active. Underground, in the woods. That was a medical transport. I'd be damned if it reached the Black Ones. And the medicine, our lads could use it too. We've many ill among us. You let me go, and they might live and fight once more for a free North.
Fine. Go. And may you and your soldier buddies hiding in the bushes be victorious in your struggle against Nilfgaard.
You've a vile sense of humor. But you're a decent man. Here, the gold I promised. Use it well. Drink to the silver lilies, and to Foltest's memory.
Alright, quick mission, baby, quick mission. Hey, and look, we're all the way over here. Got a patch of herbs, let's go. We'll run into a nice little herbalist area, and then it's just got plants for days. Alright.
Bad time?
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets, the red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffin do that to her?
Talina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love.
Oh, man.
Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my brews can do to help.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
she'll die as it is.
Yes, a peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago, we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Nilfgaard values one thing. Order. Griffin's disturbing that. It's gotta go.
Yes. First they'll tend to the monsters, then to the folk.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time. Yes?
Listen, ever heard of a woman named Claire? Lived around here?
Heard of her? A mild way to put it. Claire was a friend. The only person dear to me in all of White Orchard. Until her husband, Volker, quarreled with the lord of the manor. He then gathered the family, moved out into the woods to start a new settlement. The Lord and his retinue rode there to convince them to return. They were to be civil. No forcing, no
It's
bloodshed.
a different dialogue.
But
I don't usually get this dialogue for
you
this mission.
saw. Word is Claire said something about the Lord's son, Florian. Something that made the Lord furious. But who knows the truth?
Lots of misfortune for such a small village.
'Tis so in every village. Even the smallest. You need only ask. But let's not end on a teary note. Here, a bit of solace.
Thank you.
Yes?
Let's go.
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
What do I need? I need clendine. What's white honey? Use that. Oh, a cat is something I'm going to need later on. Let me see in the dark. Ooh, make. Oh wait, I need the. Maybe able to make bombs, but pretty sure I can get this yellow flower ready. Files 12. God. Enough for all of them? No, sell you stuff. Swallow now.
Tell me something about yourself. What's your story?
A sad one. Do you know the Temple of Melitele in Alanda?
Do I know it? Can't remember how many times I've been there, how many times Mother Neneka stitched me up.
We must have missed each other. I started to become a healer under Mother Neneka.
Neneka. Sounds familiar.
I was but 18 when they took me in. An age at which teachings interest one far less than love. There was a boy, Gozlath. He'd bare his chest to work. The novices couldn't keep their eyes off him, tripped over their own feet, dropped things. I left the temple for him. We passed a lovely summer together, and then he left. Neneke refused to take me back. My parents uttered not a word, gave me a travel cloak and a small coin pouch. I struggled long to find a place where I'd feel safe, needed, until I finally arrived here. End of story.
Ah, got the potion for Lena. Let's
Got
go.
a potion for Lena. Swallow.
First sign of spring. Symbol of rebirth. Fitting as names go.
We'll see. Like I said, could harm her. Deeply. Works on me immediately. But I have a faster metabolism. Effects won't appear in her case for a few days.
Why'd you choose this in the end?
Decided it was better than doing nothing.
I like you, Witcher. Here. A small gift. For giving a damn.
Alright. Got a little bit of quest with her. Hey, level 2! And go to character menu. Oh, I have a mutagen? Hold on. Yes, I do. I have a green one. Yeah. So colors line up. First of all, why aren't you equipped? We'll get a green one, I guess. Perhaps this one. Alright. also a quest over there we can do. So all the stuff that we need. We've got a Beastia re-entry. See it? We'll grab all the buckthorn we can, because buckthorn is useful later on as well. You take all. Triangle. How do you surface? Remember correctly, there's like 3 chests down here. Got one of them. 2 more we can get. No more buckthorn. I gotta get used to pressing press all as well. Take all. Saw something over there. That's the last one right there. It's like always a good thing to check underwater. There's always just random shit down here. Just gotta fucking more oils. See that? All stuff we can use. Especially hybrid oil. Griffin's a hybrid. Just over here.
Last time I lend out anything, I'll swear it.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Was standing at me window, peering at the goings on. He must have eyed me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So, I grabbed me pan, for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I sees he ain't listening. Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. Was right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Fascinating story. Any chance you're nearing the end?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him, and me pan. 'Twere old, black with sort, not worth much, I suppose, but I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old
sure.
widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
Alright. Oh, sorry.
A corpse. Explains the stench. Cracked monocle. Interesting.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing. His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kinda soldier might have.
But when I gab to myself, They say I'm going barmy.
Documents, almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
Found the pan of...
The priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have ye?
I've got the pan.
His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kinda soldier might have.
Found the pan, have ye?
I got it.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, sonny, for the road.
All right.
Nice white fish for or a pipe.
Got the next mission over here. We're gonna go backwards this way real quick. Go get these things real quick. Just like 3. And I'll head back towards this. Roach, what are you doing all the way down there? Oh, my God.
Go, go.
Oh! Horse got hops.
Giddy up. Stench.
Alright, village cleared. Let the life back. Let's set up. Hello? What was that? Did a wolf just run through the middle of the town?
Greetings.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Nah, nothing of real use here.
Farewell.
I ever have a son, I'll
well
name him
met.
Geralt.
Hey, thanks. Ah,
Where'd you come from?
Plow yourself! Kill him, strip him, then dump him in a ditch!
Oh. 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 Oh, baby. Ouch. Uh-oh. Gas clouds. Got all those here? Shit, it looks like it. Okay. Alright, let's go talk to the hunter. Both my PS5 controllers are so fucked. One of them, the one that I'm using right now, the right stick sort of moves by itself sometimes. And the left trigger is broken, so like it just goes inwards if I'm holding it a little bit too much. Like even if I'm like touching it, it'll like press down. And then my other controller, the left stick is broken, to the point that it just automatically moves to the left. So I can't even use it. It's not even like I can reset the stick or anything, like reset it to the middle so it doesn't move. It's just fucked. Gotta buy 2 new controllers.
We'll eat myrtle grass during the hungry gap.
Anyone home?
Must be out hunting.
Trail's fresh. His love just left home.
Alright, let's follow the trail.
You, Mislav?
Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
Alright, following you.
This dog's been a problem for a while now.
Since the war started, soldier on the march, he'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scabies, but they just won't die, because they're clever. More so than foxes. And they hate men something fierce. Too late. Attacked another one.
What now, you piece
longsword.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few
Interesting.
cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse
The
that...
Lord's son, Florian, and I,
Oh.
we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin.
Damn.
That's the long and short of it.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. It's not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
A fancy talk. Oh, looks like we're here.
'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Alright.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. Ground's black, saturated with blood. A camp. These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably. Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying. Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months' worth.
Got a dead griffin
Female.
here.
Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn.
That's some pussy shit.
Gray hairs in the coat.
Couldn't fight it.
10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin.
Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. Done what I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
Level 3. Preparing for combat. I know how to prepare for combat, don't worry.
Burned. Only a human could do this.
Alright, we should probably save our game.